Well, it's the middle of summer and I'm dressed like this, so guess where I am? Back in Canberra, of course, back in the Brindies. I know I've done a few videos out here, but this time I'm using the Newtracs App to map out where we're going to go first. I have been doing a fair bit of forward driving over summer that I haven't got any footage of. One was just at the Wadigans the other day, again using the Newtracs App, and that was really fun. I went on a few tracks that I hadn't done before, up through Curtin Road and Greasy Road and up around that way, but I didn't have my GoPro and I just couldn't really do well at filming. The other one was at Maruya, which was a disaster, so that was like my first real time using the Newtracs App, which you really need to take with a grain of salt. When I was just like, oh, just do like a file trail, like I didn't even bother lowering my tyres, which was so bad, and then ended up getting, like they just went for ages, and some of the paths like crossed rivers, so you had to like go across the river and find out where the trail met up. Anyway, it ended up being like 3 hours of like really steep inclines and declines. The whole thing was 4-low, had the dogs in the car. By the time I was just about to reach like a rural road, I was like so keen to get out, and so with the dogs, it came across a big private property, like no trespassing, locked gate, which wasn't shown on Newtracs, and I was like it was just like, it was really bad. And then it was like go all that way back or risk going another way out and risk there being more obstacles, and then there was a bit of a water crossing at the bottom, but ended up trying to go that way because I could not like fathom driving at 3 hours back out. Anyway, it was still another 2 hours back out to a rural road, but it was a massive lesson learned that even if you think of going out for like 2 seconds, it can end up being like 5-6 hours. And I was just way too stressed to be trying to film any of that. Anyway, I really want to do it again, but when I don't have the dogs in the car and when I'm properly prepared, like with food and JK and stuff. Yeah, I've got a few tracks mapped out, a new tracks, so we're going around Blue Hut today, which I haven't really done, but if that's too boring, I might cut back across to Flea Creek Way and check out some more stuff there. So here we go. Just going down to 25 psi, letting the tyres out gives your tyre a bigger footprint on the ground, so that's to get over things a bit easier, for those wondering.
Yawn.
Go film at it.
Going down to 25 psi because Ari said so.
Don't give her any credit, Adam.
Today we're using the camp price.
Oh my gosh, she's so much better than I. See, he's informative.
I'll give you $10 if you eat one of those berries.
Do those blackberries?
Yes, I tried one before, they're fine.
Oh, if you got anaphylactic, you driving, I cannot take over.
Yes, you can, you learned nothing. This is how I know I could survive in the wild. Now we had a bit of a delayed start to the trip. My friend who I brought to do the directions said,
hang on.
the Hammer Mac took us the wrong way. Cut! Some of the Brindies is quite high country-esque, which I guess makes sense. They're not too far apart from each other. The plan was to do the medium graded tracks on the Newtracs app, which are the blue coloured ones. So we did Lightning Ridge Road, Wally's Road, and a few unmarked roads coming off the main ones. And then there was a side track that was a black one, which was rated difficult. So I did that one and just met up with the others at the bottom of that, which is a bit later on in the video. So where that purple X is where we came in off Brindabella Road onto Walks Road. Then we made our way down to that blue track, which is Lightning Ridge Road, and then we made our way back up, getting back up onto Walks and crossed through to where you see that Wally's Road and those other tracks up there. That's my passenger princess, emphasis on the princess. And just reversed back out of it because there wasn't really anywhere to turn around up there.
Splash deep!
There were a lot of fire trails on the Newtracs app that weren't graded. They were just like dotted lines, and a lot of the time they ended up being dead ends. So just be careful of that. So there was a fair bit of reversing back down those trails. Really stunning views all through the Brindies. One of the best ones is probably Mount Currie, but I've done that a few times already, so we explored different areas this trip. That was way too easy. That was way too easy. More of a challenge that time I got knocked on the side of the road. I actually should put it back in low just because we're going down this sort of steep.
Why is it making that sound?
Did it go into low properly? Now it is. That's it. Oh my god, I've been spotted down
Adam's turn now.
As usual, the camera makes everything look really small and flat, but that was actually quite steep and a little bit rutted, so I just put it on 4 low for the talk and easy peasy. and follow back down to go down nice and slowly and use my brakes as little as possible. So follow first gear will get you down things the slowest. I have to change it, or can I patch that?
It depends. Pull it out. I know what I mean is if you pull it out and it goes
Do you
down,
see some tears?
yeah, then that's when you need to.
These are my brand new Maxis.
See, it's in a good part of the tire. I'd say it's just going to go down through the tread.
Yeah,
Probably not going to go.
still.
Yeah, it looks like go to the closest petrol station and change it. Don't go up that trail.
Yeah.
This was the side track off the main track that was a black track rated difficult. I walked it first, like it was rutted and steep, but to be honest, because it wasn't wet, like it was pretty easy. I still just had it in 4 low and had my rear diff on and just climbed up it. For those interested in what locking the diffs means, I'll give like my rough understanding of it. But basically in a car you have differentials, so for your front wheels and your back wheels, and they allow your wheels to go at different speeds. And if like one wheel loses traction, it'll try and send all the power to that wheel to try and get it going again. But that's not really helpful when you're like forward driving and one of your tires is up in the air and all the power is going to that one. So what locking the diffs does is it means that the power is distributed evenly to both the wheels. So if one wheel's still on the ground, then that wheel still gets power, which means it can spin and hopefully get you out of a sticky situation. So I only have a rear diff, so I can only lock my my rear differentials, but it helps so much. Like it makes such a difference doing a track, like a big deep rutted track with them on compared to trying to do them with it off. And then this bit is just the last little bit of the black track that takes you back onto the green track where we met up with the others. And there you can see it on the map, so you can just take the normal green easy track, or you can take a side track, the black one. That mud hole was like so much deeper than I was anticipating. Oh, tune.
Tune.
I got my whole body covered now.
That's hot, Steve.
What other colour would she get? Exactly. Wow. This is all a part of the, you know, the ending of your trip.